Hi everyone, this is Virginia, and you may have just noticed that I've updated the stats for our Walking Buddies group, the Walking Spree website stats for the month of July, and then I've updated or uploaded the video for week 10 for my stats. And I had to add that I've got the most awesome news, or just something I wanted to share with everyone. I've shared with a couple other people already, but this goes along with the different things that are happening within me and becoming that person who exercises. And it is just so exciting because the last couple of days that I've felt myself getting stressed out for one reason or another, the first thing that popped in my head was, I gotta walk. I gotta go get on my shoes and get back on the treadmill and start walking. I don't care if I've met my numbers for the days or not. It's just the stress has triggered walking instead of walking into the kitchen and opening up the refrigerator and seeing what I could shove in my mouth, or looking through the cabinets. And this is so exciting for me because it's working. The whole weight loss or the whole change of lifestyle, and it's working. That's what we're aiming for, to change our habits and to stop our bad behaviors and turn them over to good behaviors, and it's so difficult to do. And this is my 4th month into this walking religiously, and I love it. I'm so excited. And people say to me all the time, don't you get bored on the treadmill? No, I don't get bored, and here's why I don't get bored. I push myself to do new things, even if it's a little thing. There are 4 programs on my treadmill, just basic programs, and I've never been able to get past program 1 at all. Program 1 goes from an incline of 1.5% up to 5%, and a maximum speed of 3.5 miles an hour. So I'm thinking, well, let's give it a try again. And I tried it a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, and I made it halfway through the program, and I didn't make it the rest. So a couple, 2-3 days ago, I tried it again, and I made it. I made it all the way through program 1, and I was so excited that it goes from 1.5%, and it levels out at 3% and 3.5 miles an hour. And that's pretty much where it stays. And where it changes, it goes from an incline of 3%, 4%, 5%, 4, 3, 4, 5, at a steady 3.5% or 3.5 miles an hour. And when you're going 3.5 miles an hour and it gets up to 5%, you feel like you're going to die. And it seemed like just as soon as I was getting really tired, it went down to 4, and then it went down to 3. And I noticed halfway through it that I was doing okay. I was doing really well. And I made it through. I've incorporated into my 10,000 steps. And I didn't want to overdo it like, I seem to do, because my body can't handle, that much stress. But I decided to do it every other day. And I've been doing it every other day, and I've just been doing really good. And if you notice, I got in my 10,000 steps every day. And the way I've been doing that is I hit the treadmill at least 3 times. I break it up into 3 sections throughout the day, and sometimes even 4, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm not feeling very good, then I'll just go out and do 1,000 steps. There was a couple times I looked at my son, and I said, I'm going to go try and do another 1,000 steps, or I'm going to try and do another 500 steps. And I just just really persevere and get through it. And some days I can zoom through the whole, 10,000 steps, and other days I have to really, really push myself. But it's just so exciting to know that I have reached that stage where it's a habit, and it feels good, and I can't go through a day without doing it. If I could just get rid of my neck problem, I think I would be 100%, and I'm so excited. I just had to share with everyone. So made it through the first program, and I'm now setting weekly goals. that you may have noticed at the end of my last video, I'm going to aim for 11,000 steps as a weekly goal this coming up week, and I think I could do it. I really do. You know, you guys, it is hard. Like I said, there's days where I just don't feel like getting up, and there's days where I have to pull myself. There's days when I only have 6,000 steps or 5,000 steps, and I go, oh, that's all I'm going to do for the day. I'm not, you know, going to listen to that negative talk, that negative self-talk, the talk that says, oh, I don't have to do it today. You know, I've been doing really good. I've been real good. I don't need to do it. That's bull. You need to do it every single day. You got to do it to become a habit. I mean, it's like brushing our teeth. Would you say, oh, I brushed my teeth yesterday, I don't need to do it today? No, you wouldn't. So I encourage everyone to push through those moments where you just don't want to do it, and I promise you it'll get so much easier, and where you can push through those moments, and the self-negative talk will get easier, and you can just tell that part of you just shut up, you know, I got to do this stuff. You know, just like doing the dishes and getting through the day. If you don't do it, it's going to pile up. And when I say pile up, I mean the weight. We're working too hard just to throw it all away. So come on, get up. I want you to be making a video like I'm making right now. I want you to be excited and tell me how your progress is going and how good it is. And, you know, I want everyone to feel as good as I'm feeling right now as far as exercise is concerned. It really is a good thing. It's a great thing. So I encourage you all to get up right now and go walk, you know, 500 steps. And tell me about it. Tell me how good you're feeling, and you know, just come on, do it. I want everyone to get excited. Until next time, bye-bye.